What's up everyone, my name's Markhawk, and this week we're going to be introducing a new monthly series that I'm going to call Markhawk Cam Inspiration, or MHC for short. Now this series is about you, it's about me, it's about everything that sort of inspires us to make just awesome content. This could be spiritually, creatively, or just something that's jaw-droppingly awesome. Basically anything that ends with an LY at the end of an inspirational feeling, good chance it applies here. So what is Markhawk Cam Inspiration exactly? It's going to showcase content that I love in some way and want to share with others. Simple as that. This could take the form of an incredibly creative edit, a simple powerful narrative video, photo blog, or even a tutorial series. Just experiences that get us excited to produce or try new types of content that will really expand what we consider engaging content. Like, it doesn't need to be just this amazing jaw-dropping sort of experience of aerial stunts. Like, it could be just a very powerful narrative or a journey to an adventure that you maybe ultimately fail. Just engaging content like that, stuff that's made for us that really gets us inspired to do stuff. But yeah, it's going to be cool. You're going to want to check out markhawkcam.com. Every first Friday of the month, we'll put a video here that'll link to the site with a link to all the videos so you can check them out yourself. So again, this whole series is about looking at edits and pieces of work that you can use to inspire yourself or just sort of feel good, or whatever you really get out of this is the correct way, unless it's anger, and that's wrong. But anyway, we're going to start off by taking a look at Peace Park since we're trying to get those good vibes. This video definitely provides you with that. Danny Davis and the team over at Mountain Dew and Burton Snowboards have created this amazing intro video to a series they do called Peace Park. Now, the thing that makes this video so cool is it's just one smooth cut of this well choreographed bunch of snowboarders just going through this awesome snowboarding park, and it just gets this really good vibe going, and it really gets you pumped to get out there on the mountain and also want to replicate something like it. There's also a link to the full series in the more information section below. Now, the next piece we're going to look at has a much higher production value and definitely goes much higher. It's from the guys over at X Dubai, and it's the two jetpack guys you might have seen in a few viral videos earlier last year. Again, these guys are going to be flying next to an A380. It's the biggest commercial jetliner, with the backdrop being Dubai, and the color grading work is great, and the video production team and the shots they sort of capture of these two guys just flying around in their jetpacks is amazing. You should check this video out, if not for inspiration, if just jaw-dropping sort of visuals. It looks fantastic. Now, next up is my personal friend we met in college, Carrie Millich. She's an avid hiker. She goes all around the Pacific Northwest, and she just takes some amazing photography. You can see this on her photo blog or through her Instagram page. But she's gone and done some amazing work at Mount St. Helen, just heading up to Canada, and she's posting very frequently because she's just going and getting out there all the time, and it's a really good inspiration for me to just, one, get away from this desk, but there's also some really good examples of composition and color, and just a really good way to tell a story through a few simple photos. I hope I pronounced his name right, but Abe Ketzlovich, he's actually the creative director over at GoPro. And he's previously known for doing these really epic sort of music video style edits where he's just sort of riding with a bunch of his friends from college or wherever over at Mammoth Mountain doing these amazing music video edits. Recently, in last December, he went over to Japan and directed this series called The Search for Perfection in Snow. And it's about a skier and a snowboarder in Japan, and does a really good job of sort of capturing that culture and bringing that into the edit. It's a more narrative edit, and it's not just sort of that music video style edit that he was previously doing. It's sort of an evolved aspect of that, but it does a really good job, again, of just sort of pulling in that culture and that sort of trip vibe, and just, I found it really good. And then on top of that, it's just a bunch of amazing shots. And at the end of the video, if you stay to that, there's actually a behind the scenes thing, so you can actually get inspired and actually try and replicate, and they'll show you how they did a bunch of the shots and all the work that went into it. So both of those are great. You should check those out, and again, it's a really good evolution on the style that he originally had that worked for him and what he's doing now. Now, Now, weddings are a dime and a dozen, but one thing you don't see very often is an adventure wedding in the backcountry of Utah. It's a little more special and it's a little more unique. I actually got to be part of this wedding and it was fantastic. The location, like I said, was amazing. We were at this lodge called Timber Moose. He rented it out for a few days, and the video is just basically capturing everything that went on in those 4 days between a very close-knit group of friends, between Spencer and Siobhan's group of friends just coming together for this amazing wedding at this amazing location. We shot a bunch of time-lapse and DJI drone footage, and then how we integrated that with the Red Epic footage shot by our buddy Cole. Just bringing that all together and creating this epic piece, you really get a feeling and a vibe on just how this culture of friends is and how they came together in just a really special way. And it's a really awesome edit, especially for a very unique wedding location. Now, sometimes a compelling video isn't just an amazing set of visuals, it's showing the process that it took to get you to that end result. And so much doesn't even matter whether you succeed or end at the end result. It's about the process it took to get there, just showing how much steps it took, how much trial and error, what type of training, and just sort of telling a narrative based on the process it took you get to that end point. And that can be really awesome. And this group of college students from San Francisco, they tried to send a weather balloon with a bunch of cameras into the atmosphere, just taking a bunch of photos of San Francisco on the way up. But really, what's really interesting about this is the story it tells and the process it shows up until that point when they launch. So you can check that out, and there's also a sort of Reddit Q&A section that you can check out as well in the link below. Anyway, that's going to wrap up our first episode of Markhawk Cam Inspiration. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. We're still early on in the process, so if we're going to change something, now would be a good moment to do so. Again, you can check out all of these links over at markhawkcam.com with a big text on what everything's about, along with links to the videos. You can also check it out in the more information section below this video. And yeah, we might try and do this a little more frequently, but right now, every first Friday, markhawkcam.com is where you're going to want to be. But anyway, I'm Mark Hawk, and I'll see you out there. Have a good one, everyone.